Welcome to Preparation for Top Rope Rock Climbing. Today I will be teaching you the basics of what you need to know to become a certified rock climber at most gyms. Rock climbing as a sport has grown in popularity a great deal in the last few years, and gyms are popping up in most major cities. It draws people of all ages and degrees of athleticism because it is a fun way to exercise and offers options for people at every skill level. If you are just starting rock climbing, find a local gym in your area to get started. Before we begin, there are some important vocabulary words to know. Top rope refers to the style of climbing in which a person is harnessed to a rope that is connected to a pulley at the top of the route, which is then connected back down to the belayer at the bottom. A belayer is a person who pulls the slack or loose rope, so if the climber falls, they don't lower more than a few feet. It is also important to understand the dangers of rock climbing. Many routes go up somewhere between 25 and 60 feet. Without proper safety checks, this can be very dangerous. Never climb somewhere that doesn't monitor their ropes and connections. Make sure you and your partner are on the same page about what you will be doing so that you can help each other out. Some gyms have their own specific safety rules that you should always follow. And take responsibility for your own safety by checking your own gear. In order to climb, you will need a harness, belay device, carabiner, chalk, and climbing shoes, but those are optional. You can rent or buy all of these at any gym. Gyms will also provide properly rigged routes for you to try.
When going rock climbing, the first thing you need to do is put on your harness. Here is mine. First, you need to make sure all the straps lie flat, that the loops are not upside down or twisted, and that all the straps are loose. This way, you can take the legs inside the waist and step in. Pull it up around your waist and pull up your leg holes. Next, you need to tighten the straps to a place where they are comfortable but not too loose. You can test this using the harness testing methods. You stick your hand through each leg hold, make a fist, and try to pull it out. If you can't pull it out, it's tight enough. Repeat on the other side. Around your waist, you'll stick 4 fingers in and try to twist them. They should not be able to twist together, only individually.
Now that you have your harness on, if you are climbing, you need to attach the rope to your harness. This knot goes through 2 points of contact on your harness. It is called a figure 8 follow-through. It starts with the figure 8, then weaves through your harness twice, then the rope traces back up the figure 8. Make sure you give yourself a wingspan length of rope after the figure 8 to work with. At the end, tie a knot like in this picture for extra security. On the other end of the rope is the belayer. In order to set up the belay device, take the rope through the belay device on your dominant side, around the carabiner which is attached to your harness, and back out through the belay device. In order to belay someone, you must be certified at the gym you're attending. After you have set up the belay, check the rope. Make sure the 2 ends aren't twisted around each other, and make sure that it is secure at the top. Once you are ready to climb, you will use these commands to communicate with your partner. The first command is always for the climber, and the second is for the belayer. First, the climber will ask, "On belay," and this is when the belayer checks to make sure that the ropes are ready. Next, the climber will ask, "Climbing?" At this point, the belayer will make sure that they are ready to start belaying, and the climber, after receiving the climb on command, may start climbing the wall. Take is used to ask if you can take a break. When the climber gives this command, the belayer will tighten the ropes, getting rid of all of the slack, and then say "take on," at which point the climber can let go of the wall without falling. Congratulations! With all this information, you are now ready to climb safely. Feel free to go back and repeat any parts of this presentation if there is something that you missed.